Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Anthony here commentating for QualityShot Tennis. Today we got Kvitova taking on Jabeur. Huge fan of both these players. I think this is going to be a really fun match. Very excited to commentate. Both really great grass quarters. I think it's looking like it's going to be a great fourth round on the women's side. This could be a quarterfinal. This could be a semifinal. This could be a match in almost any other round, and you'd be fine with it. The winner takes on Yelena Rybakina, who she won earlier today. In her match, she got a retirement from Beatriz Haddad-Maia, which I was sad to see because I was hoping that was going to be I was hoping she'd be like a little bit of a dark horse for the event. But listen, I'm super excited to see this. Power versus craft on the grass court. Grass courts award two things, guys. They award power and they award craft. Craft is Jabeur. Power is Kvitova. Kvitova is 4-1 against Jabeur in their head-to-head so far. And we'll talk more about that too. But this is power and craft versus two veterans, and they both love playing on grass. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun one, I feel. Hey, what's up, Kadosi? How's it going? What's up, Carmenu? How's it going? How's it going? Everybody join in, join in, join in. Hey, what's up, Carmenu? Battle of the Nice Girls here. Both awesome people. They're both awesome people. Both awesome people. All right, I'm going to scroll down here. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right, match starting off. Let's go. Here we go. Excited to watch this one. I'll be on the call, by the way, later as well for Alcaraz Berrettini. But first, we got this fourth round between Kvitova and Jabeur. And yeah, I'm very excited to watch it. Very excited to watch. Big serve out wide is an ace from Kvitova. Okay, you like that start from Petra. You like that start from Petra. It is 15-love. 15-love with a quick serve out wide is an ace. Kvitova obviously has won this event twice in the past. 15-love here. First serve in the net, second serve. Second serve. Alcaraz Berrettini is going to be fantastic. Yeah, Carmenu, that's it. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. First here, though. Okay, an ace followed by a double fault. An ace followed by a double fault. 15-all. We got 15-all in this one. We're early stages. Early stages. But yeah, they're 4-1 in their head-to-head. Kvitova has won 4. Jabeur won one. The one match that Jabeur won, she won last year in Sydney, the start of last year. Forehand chip return from Jabeur. That's long from Kvitova. It's 15-30. 15-30. It would be great to get a quick break on Kvitova's serve. Like I said, Kvitova is power. She's got the powerful serve. She's got the powerful lefty forehand. It's a lefty playing a righty. She's got the powerful lefty forehand. That's part of why I am so interested in this one. Power versus craft. But both are very good on grass courts. They have a fantastic grass court record, both of them. Kvitova 74-22 on grass. Jabeur 56-18. Both really good records. And both a lot of matches on the grass courts. It's a backhand long, by the way, inside out from Kvitova. We're at 15-40. Backhand long, inside out. 15-40. A few errors in this game. I don't know how many chances. I don't know if Jabeur feels like she'll have a ton of chances to break serve. So to get a quick break here, it could be costly. So Kvitova might need to lock in super quick. Before she even knows it, she might need to lock in super quick. Super quick. Backhand from Jabeur into the forehand of Kvitova. Cross into the backhand slice of Jabeur. It's in the top of the net, though. 30-40. But yeah, the Wimbledon finalist of last year, also the U.S. Open finalist, but the Wimbledon finalist of last year taking on the two-time champ over at Wimbledon. So, listen, it's going to be a good one. We're here for it. See what happens. See what happens. Power versus craft. First serve in the net. Second serve is coming here. Second serve coming. Join in, guys. Join in. Thank you guys for joining in. Second serve coming here from Kvitova. She's already had a double fault. Out wide into the backhand of Jabeur. It's another error from Kvitova. We're out 1-0. We are out 1-0. It's a quick break for Jabeur. At 1-0. Yeah, they're showing their last meeting. They've played at Wimbledon once before, but it was a very different situation. It was 4 years ago. They've already played at Wimbledon. It was a first-round match at Wimbledon. Petra was the number 6 seed. She was the top 10 seed, and Jabeur was unseeded. Jabeur was way down the ranks. Jabeur is a bit of a late bloomer. Jabeur is a bit of a late bloomer. Kvitova has longevity. Kvitova has been around a long time. So Kvitova has been around a long time. It's been around a while, but Jabeur with the early break, and she'll love that. She will love that. Yeah, thanks guys for joining in. It is Jabeur serve 1-0. Jabeur serving 1-0. $15 all here. 15 all. Jabeur serving at 1-0. Kick serve into the net. Second serve. Second serve here from Ons. Second serve here from Ons. Kick serve into the forehand of Kvitova. That's long from Kvitova. We're at 30-15. Quick start for the defending finalist. For the defending finalist. Hey, what's up, Idemo lady? What's up, Idemo lady? Y'all like Kvitova. That's it. That's it. Who won, Djokovic or Hurkacz? Asks a deal. Djokovic won. Djokovic won. Hurkacz put up a good fight. He should have put away that first set. He should have put away the second set. He did well today. He was by far the better player in that third set, and he got a break, which was great, but I don't know. Had he gotten one of the first two sets, it would have been more interesting. Being down 2-0 against Djokovic is already putting yourself in the grave. You won't come back from 2-0. 40-15, 1-0 for Jabeur. Quick start from Jabeur. I seriously hope this match is one-way traffic. Just hope Petra can make it a match. I agree. I agree with you. I want to see a match here. I like both players. Both players are awesome to watch at Wimbledon. Petra has already won 2 Wimbledons. The last Wimbledon she won, I believe, was 2014. So it's been a little while. She's only made this only her second time making the second week since winning that Wimbledon title. So this is a good run from Kvitova, but she's going to want to go even further. Obviously, she won Miami earlier this year, 1000 event in Miami earlier this year as well. So yeah. I hope Ons can win Wimbledon. I would love to see that. I want to see Ons win Wimbledon. I'd love to see her win a major. Absolutely. I'd love to see it. Or Iga, of course. Yeah, of course. Or Iga as well. That would be so fun to watch. Her really getting the improvements on the grass would be great. It's a backhand drop shot into the forehand. Jabeur, it's a great flick cross court. That's a good shot. That's a Jabeur shot. That's a Jabeur shot. Jabeur is a great shot maker. She's got the hands. Jabeur is a fantastic shot maker. This is a really quick start for Ons. Quick start for Ons. Quick start for Ons here. Serve out wide is wide. Second serve coming. Forehand chip return from Jabeur. It's long from Kvitova. Kvitova making a lot of errors. Kvitova making a lot of errors. I love Iga, but I'd rather other champion. So the WTA would be more interesting. I don't know. Arguably Iga hasn't been the best player on tour this year. There are arguments for both Sabalenka and Rybakina that they've been the better players. For Iga, everybody's expecting Sabalenka and Rybakina to be the big favorites in this event on the grass courts. So if Iga comes up and is like, hey, I can play on grass too, that kind of makes it interesting as well, in a way. Backhand down the line is wide from Jabeur. That kind of makes it interesting too. Backhand down the line is wide from Jabeur. $15.30. Jabeur still with some chances here. Jabeur still with some chances. Slice into the net from Jabeur. In their head-to-head so far, the slices haven't really hurt Kvitova. Kvitova's aggression has been too much for Jabeur. Like I said, Kvitova's 4-1. A lot of their matches were 2018, 2019, 2020, before Jabeur became the top player that she became. But listen, the slices haven't really hurt Jabeur, and Kvitova's been able to play very aggressive tennis, just very good first strike tennis without making a lot of errors. So, and it's not really it hasn't allowed Jabeur to really set up her kind of crafty shots. By the way, Christopher Eubanks has a match point on Stefanos Tsitsipas on the other court. Tsitsipas trying to make his first Wimbledon quarterfinal. He must have loved his draw to get there. Did Tsitsipas. He's not going to be happy with this loss in 5 sets. A bit of a heartbreaker. He hasn't had a great season so far either. But listen, Christopher Eubanks. Oh, what a shot from Jabeur. One of the shots of the tournament from Ons. She gets a flick. Cross court. By the way, Christopher Eubanks takes out Stefanos Tsitsipas on one of the biggest stages in the world. There's a nice hug at the net too, which is great from Steph. But wow, 2-1 down too. Christopher Eubanks gets it done. What a flick from Ons though. All eyes on this Ons match. Flick from Ons. She gets a backhand under it and just what seemed like an impossible shot to even get to. She carves under the ball like an inch under and just does a perfect flick cross court. Wow, amazing. Kvitova just does the Djokovic like, not bad. Not bad face. Does the not bad face. Incredible win. Amazing win for Christopher Eubanks. I saw Christopher Eubanks in person over at Georgia Tech. I was watching him play college tennis in person. I saw him at the Atlanta Open a while back too, and now he's winning in the big stages with the one-hander, with all the potential he had. I thought he'd never show it. 27 years old, now quarterfinal at Wimbledon. If he's now 31 the live rankings, by the way. That's an incredible win over a top 5 player for Christopher. I can't even believe it. Top 5 win for Christopher Eubanks. Who sets Tsitsipas like Medvedev? Medvedev Eubanks. Listen, Christopher Eubanks can make a semifinal. Medvedev is no joke. Medvedev is no joke on grass, but listen, Eubanks made it interesting in Miami against Medvedev. Eubanks made it interesting in Miami, if you remember that. He had a break in the opening set. And I don't know. I don't think Eubanks is a good Medvedev and Eubanks is a good matchup for Medvedev. So anyway, we'll see what happens. But wow, good for Eubanks. And what a flick from Ons, by the way, in that last shot. Probably the best shot she's seen in the tournament so far. And there's a lot. 30 love. Okay. We're getting a quick one here. We're getting a quick one here so far. I hope Kvitova makes this a bit more of a contest, though. I want Petra to make this a contest. Let's see Petra make it a contest. Backhand from Jabeur, slice to the backhand volley of Kvitova. Jabeur's there again. With a flick, does it land in? I think it lands just long. The tennis gods aren't going to let Jabeur have that one. Nope. They're not going to let Jabeur have that one. Just what Ons does. That's it, Carmeno. Just what Ons does. Let's see what Petra can do. I want to see Petra make this a contest. Let's see Petra make this a contest. It would be great. Who knows how many more chances she'll have at a run at Wimbledon. This could be a shot at a run at Wimbledon. Let's see what Kvitova can do. Kick serve to the backhand of Kvitova. Backhand of Kvitova is long. 40-15 for Jabeur. 40-15 for Jabeur. 40-15 for Jabeur. Gave me an insight. Okay, I'll read this in a second, Carmeno. Cool story about Rybakina. Here, though, Jabeur versus Kvitova. First serve in the net. First serve in the net. Backhand from Kvitova hits the tape and goes over. Slice into the forehand of Kvitova. Backhand from Jabeur down the line. Forehand from Jabeur down the middle. Forehand from Kvitova back to the forehand of Jabeur. Cross. Forehand. Backhand from Kvitova. It's a forehand down the line, but it's missed long from Jabeur. 40-30, but it's missed long from Ons. I read something cool about Rybakina, which I thought was awesome. Apparently last year, when she won, she donated some of her prize money to dog charities as well as the Junior Federation in Kazakhstan. Really shows what kind of person she is. It gave me an insight on the person she is. Does really use emotions, really made she did that. Yeah, Rybakina's a great great person. She seems, yeah, that's cool that Rybakina seems super nice and super down to earth. So good for Rybakina. Second serve coming here for Ons in this one. Second serve coming. Forehand from Kvitova is long. It's 4-0. It is 4-0 in this one. Lakshmi, hey, what's up? We got Lakshmi in chat. We got Carmenu. We got Emo Lady. We got who else? We got Adil. We got who else? We got Kadosi. We got Lakshmi. What's up, Lakshmi? Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Medvedev won. Your fave. Medvedev got the win. Awesome to see. They're replaying that amazing flick cross court that Jabeur had to break at 3-0. That was just an incredible. That's one of those shots. That's one of those shots. 4-0 here for Ons. 4-0 here for Ons. Serve is wide from Kvitova. Second serve. Second serve here. But catches the ball toss. Another serve coming. Second serve. Backhand from Jabeur down the middle into the backhand of Kvitova. It's a long. Too many errors from Kvitova to start off. She's not even dictating as well as we've seen throughout their head-to-head. I mean, Jabeur, she's been hitting winners all over when the two have faced. The crafty play, just Kvitova hitting winners all over, but those winners are errors so far. She's going for shots, but they're errors so far. Ons needs to stay on her toes. Kvitova can catch fire at any moment. Couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it any better, Disco Mate. I hope we see that. Hope we see that. Who knows how many more times we'll see Petra with a real shot. So hopefully Petra can pick it up. Hopefully Petra can pick it up. Serve hits the tape and goes over. It's a let. Predictions on Alcaraz, Berrettini, and Dimitrov versus Rune. I got a couple. I'll be commentating Alcaraz, Berrettini, and that is going to be the most hype kind of live stream ever. So join in because I know how good that match is going to be. On paper, automatically, that match sounds great just because Berrettini is the defending finalist. He's playing great grass court tennis against Alcaraz, who, although we're more confident in now on grass, we're not quite as confident as on clay courts, for example. And Alcaraz is just such a top tier of player. To see that kind of matchup with two absolutely massive forehands, so many factors at play. Alcaraz with a chance at a deep run. That's a very interesting match. The physical aspect, the mental aspect, a lot of things are going to be at play in that one. So let's see. Berrettini, though, he's going to be a very tough matchup for Alcaraz. That's all I'm going to say. He's going to be a very tough matchup for Alcaraz. By the way, Jabeur with 3 break points early. Let's see if Kvitova can fight back. We don't want to see this be one-sided. It is so far. Kick serve into the net, and Kvitova isn't making a lot of first serves either. Her first serve really helps her to dictate. She's not making a lot of first serves. She loves that kind of kick serve out wide, then a forehand down the line. She's not making many first serves at all. There's a kick serve, and it's a drop shot from Ons. Drop shot off the return from Ons. Ons is showing her wizardry. It's Ons' wizardry on the court. Both of the last 2 break points, she hits an amazing shot to do it. She doesn't really apologize. She does a fist bump. She meant to do that. And Ons is the only player who will hit a drop shot return of serve on purpose. It is 5-0. Predictions, I'm happy for Danya and Eubanks as well. I'm so happy for Chris. I can't even say it enough. Quarterfinals, the guy who I watched, and I was like, this guy looks so good. Why isn't he? He looks like his mentality is so good. He looks smart on the court. Why can't he be super good? I watched him in college. I watched him in Georgia Tech. I went out of my way to watch him at the Atlanta Open nearby play with Donald Young because I saw him in college. I thought he looked great. I'm not a huge fan of him back in the day, but, just to see him and know about him and watch him live a few times, really. And now to see him do as well as he has is really, it's awesome. I'm so excited for him. He always seemed like a great guy too, with a fun game. But yeah, quarterfinals for Eubanks. ATL, stand up. Atlanta, stand up. And I'm happy for Danielle as well. Really happy for Danielle. He was my favorite player until Sinner came up. And he's still one of my absolute favorites. Danielle is just hilarious. He's just hilarious. Predictions on Alcaraz, Berrettini, and Dimitrov, Rune. I'll give you my predictions after. I'll give you my predictions during the set changeover. That forehand is long from Jabeur. I'll give you my predictions at the end of this set. Love 15. Love 15 here. Focus on, let's see Kvitova get a game. At least some momentum going into this next one. Some momentum going into this next set. Like Carmenu said, Kvitova can catch fire at any moment, and that is true, especially on the grass courts. Kvitova forehand down the middle, backhand from Kvitova, cross into the forehand chip of Jabeur, but it's in the net, love 30. It's in the net, love 30. Jabeur hasn't done a lot of slicing so far. It's been a lot of over, what's it called? Like just topspin regular shots. And Kvitova's made a lot of errors. A lot of this has been Kvitova errors. But Kvitova, she can pick up at any moment. Kvitova will feel nervous knowing that this could be one of her last chances at a run. So keep that in mind too. Keep that in mind too. Two veterans now. Jabeur, a little bit of a late bloomer, getting to the really top. Kvitova just has been around at the top for a long time. Two very good players on the grass courts. Two very different play styles. If Jabeur picks up, this could get fun. Forehand from Jabeur. Down the line. Forehand for Jabeur. Inside out is a winner. We're at 30 all. Jabeur wants to end this in a bagel. Jabeur wants no mercy. Jabeur hits a drop shot return with serve to break at 5-0. She's just looking to get this set in. Any way she knows how. 30 all here. Carmena, come on, Petra. Okay. Yeah, let's go, Petra. Second serve coming for Jabeur. Second serve coming for Jabeur. Kvitova forehand to the Jabeur. Forehand, cross into the backhand slice of Kvitova to backhand into the net. Jabeur didn't look sure whether she wanted to slice or hit into the net. She didn't go down low enough. She didn't go down low enough when she was hitting over it, and it's 30-40. Didn't put herself into the right footing, into the right position. It's 30-40 here. It is 30-40 here. Okay, let's see. Can Kvitova get on the board? First serve in the net. Second serve. See if Kvitova can get on the board. Forehand cross is wide. Kvitova goes for it, but maybe a little bit too early. She could have gotten another shot in play and then maybe gone for a winner later. But that was a bit of a wild shot. We're at deuce. Jabeur trying to get the set in a bagel. Jabeur's trying to get the set in a bagel. And it's been a lot of errors from Kvitova. That's been the story of the set so far. It's advantage to Jabeur. Advantage to Ons that she tries to do a 6-0 set. A lot of errors from Kvitova. First serve is long. Second serve coming here for Ons. Second serve coming. Wild second serve from Jabeur. I don't know if it was the wind or what, but that was out by about 3 feet. Deuce. We're back at deuce in this one. First serve in the net. 3 missed serves in a row. Second serve coming. Jabeur kicked into the backhand of Petra. Forehand from Jabeur into the backhand of Petra. Hits the tape. Goes over. Slice from Jabeur into the backhand of Petra in the net. It's another set point from Jabeur. And you just feel if she keeps getting these chances, she's going to finish one of these off. Last match that these two played was in Cincinnati last year. And Petra won the first set 6-1. Jabeur won the second set, though, 6-4. And then Petra won the last set 6-0. So one-sided set in this rivalry. Doesn't mean much, but it's a backhand that goes wide. Great set from Ons there. Let's hope that Petra picks it up, though. We want to see a contest here. Let's hope that Petra picks it back up. We're at 6-0, though. It's a 6-0 set from Jabeur. We'll go through the stats, too. But it's a lot of errors for Kvitova, and she didn't make a lot of first serves either. Those are some things I could tell for sure. She wants to dictate. She wants to be aggressive. She wants to stop Jabeur from setting up her slices or crafty play. But it hasn't really worked so far, and she's just hitting so many errors. Kvitova needs to go down on her errors. Tom, I'm late. Sorry. No, it's no problem. Predictions on Alcaraz Berrettini and Dimitra Bruna. Like I said earlier, I'll be covering Alcaraz Berrettini later, and that's going to be fun. So join in for that. I'll give Dimitra Bruna first. I was actually excited to see what Runa would look like on the grass this season. I was thinking he was going a little bit under the radar. I still feel that way a little bit. But listen, the way Dimitrov played against Tiafoe, I got Dimitrov. Yeah, I got Dimitrov. I see that you're predicting Dimitrov as well, Lakshmi. I got Dimitrov. Runa just played a 5-hour match. I won't be necessarily surprised if Runa wins at all, but I'm picking the upset. I'm picking Dimitrov in 4 sets over Runa. Dimitrov in 4 sets. Berrettini Alcaraz. I'm picking Alcaraz. I think that one could be Berrettini for sure, but I'm picking Alcaraz. I think the clutchness is going to be a big factor in the match. Berrettini was clutch against Zverev, but being out clutching Alcaraz is a whole nother question. And Alcaraz is clutch as clutch comes, and he's not going to want to lose 4th round again at Wimbledon. He knows what he'll be up against. Alcaraz lost to Berrettini in a tight 5th set tiebreaker at Australian Open. Berrettini, although he's looking confident, I'm not sure he's perfectly confident with his last few results over the last few months. So I got Alcaraz in that one, but look, I think it's going to be an epic as much as anybody else does. I'm excited for that one. So join in for that. But I got Alcaraz and I got Dimitrov. Those are my picks for that. Chris just won one. Let's go, Chris. Let's go, Eubanks. Yeah, I was excited to see that. Why is this constantly coming up? I'm not spamming it. I wrote the message only once. No, you're good. I only see your messages once. Sometimes when I type messages in chat, they show up for me a couple times. You're good. You're good, Lakshmi. You're good, Lakshmi. Only showed up once. I don't see it more than that. You're good. Interesting questions, though. Interesting questions. I got Dimitrov and I got Alcaraz. Those are my picks, but who knows? See what happens. Okay, let's see Petra trying to make this a contest in the second set. By the way, winner of this one plays Yelena Rybakina, who won in a retirement from Haddad Maia, which was unfortunate to see. I was excited to see Haddad Maia at Wimbledon, but she's played so many 3-set matches like she did at the French Open. She was injured. She had to retire. I was excited to see what she looked like on grass with her aggressive game. She likes the grass courts in the past as well, but unfortunate to see, but good for Rybakina to be in the quarters again. And we could see a rematch of last year's final if Jabeur wins one more set. But Kvitova is not going to be easy, regardless of the score in this first set. Let's look at the stats as well, just real quick before we go to second set. I'm pretty sure we know what we're gonna see here. But first serve percentage, not good for either player, by the way. Not good for either player. But first serve points won 3 of 9 for Kvitova, 1 of 7. She only won 4 service points in that set, Dick Kvitova. That needs to be way higher. That's really, really bad for not good for Kvitova. Not good for Kvitova. She'll need to pick that up. One winner, 13 on forced errors. Just abysmal level compared to her usual. And I hope Kvitova picks it up because we know how good Kvitova can play when she does pick it up. But that's going to change. It's not going to stay like that. That was a bad set. But listen, Kvitova can catch fire at any second. But yeah, one winner to 13 on forced errors. I don't know the last time I've seen Kvitova doing that. She's going to pick it up. Come on, Kvitova. Let's pick it up. Let's see a contest here. Let's see a contest. We're here for a contest. And that's what we're going to get. All right. Kvitova to serve here. 0-6. Kvitova to serve at 0-6. Jabeur is jumping up, jumping around. She knows the contest that she has ahead of her. She knows Kvitova is not going to give in easy. Listen, that level that Kvitova had isn't going to stay. It was a not a good first set, but it's quite sad that a former champion has been bagel in center court. Hope Petra picks this up. Totally agree. Totally agree, Carmeno. I want to see Kvitova pick this up. I want to see Kvitova pick this right back up. See Kvitova pick this right back up. By the way, if Kvitova somehow does manage to win Wimbledon, it will be the longest gap between 2 majors that a player has won in history. Like the last major that a women's player has won and the next. Kvitova hasn't won a major since 2014 Wimbledon, I believe. Since 2014 Wimbledon. That would be the longest gap in women's tennis history between a player winning her last major than winning her next. If you understand what I mean. So she hasn't won a major since then. This would be the longest gap between majors. 2011 and 2014, she won this title. Bit of a long delay between sets, but we're about to get started here. We're about to get started. Kvitova to serve. All right, we're getting started now. Kvitova to serve here. 30 love. 30 love in this one. Jabeur to the backhand of Kvitova. That's a good shot. Inside out. Slice from Jabeur is a pass. Jabeur just hits shots like you just wouldn't believe. Like some of the shots Jabeur can hit just blow your mind. Jabeur is kind of like an Alcaraz of the women's tour. She hits such creative shots. Slice passing shot there. Listen, one thing I love about tennis, about playing, about watching, no point is the same. It's a creative sport. Every time you play a tennis point, that a point like that has never exactly been played in tennis history. Every point is slightly different, whether it's millimeters different, whatever it is. Every point is just a little bit different. And when you can get a shot like that, where you basically invent a brand new shot, a slice passing shot being pulled way down to your backhand, that's awesome to watch. Love creative players like Jabeur. Forehand cross into the backhand of Jabeur, which is right on the baseline. Nope, it's long. And Kvitova yells. Kvitova yells, I believe. It's a challenge coming from Jabeur. It's called long. A millimeter. Jabeur fist bumps. Jabeur's like, I knew it. Jabeur's like, I knew it. I'm winning the tennis match. I'm winning Hawkeye too. Anyway, I think we're getting a replay here. 30-15. Should be getting a replay. Serve from Kvitova coming. Backhand from Jabeur into the forehand of Kvitova. Forehand chip from Jabeur into the backhand of Kvitova. Forehand from Jabeur into the net. 40-15 for Kvitova. Kvitova looking to get on the board. And she should. And she should. Kvitova can play amazing at Wimbledon. Let's see Kvitova get on the board. Let's see Kvitova get on the board. Ons been magical today if she goes through, which I assume she does. Don't assume yet, Carmelo. I would not count Kvitova out, but Rybakina, watch out. Yeah, absolutely, though. Absolutely. If this is Jabeur's level going into the quarters, then watch out, Rybakina. I will be tuning in for that all day. Kvitova yells. Kvitova on the board. Good for Kvitova. All right, on the board. Let's see her higher level in the second set. Listen, that first set was so quick. 23 minutes first set. And it was just a lot of errors. She couldn't get in the groove. Hey, what's up, Lexi? Join in. We got Kvitova taking on Jabeur. What's going on with Petra? One winner, 13 unforced errors in that first set. Not like we usually see Kvitova. I don't know what it is. It could be nerves playing on Jabeur in the fourth round, who made the finals, playing so well. She knows it's one of the best, her best chances, last chances for a good run out of major. Kvitova, I'm speaking about. So that could be part of it. But yeah, it's a Kvitova yell. You know, it's on. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Cameron. I think so. Say out. It's long from Kvitova though. 15 love. 15 love for Jabeur. But let's see this closer. We want to see this closer between Kvitova and Jabeur. It really could be one of Kvitova's last chances for a deep run at a major. First serve down the middle, backhand from Jabeur is long. 15 all. 15 all. Kvitova already winning more points. Two veterans on the grass courts. Power versus craft. See what happens. Kvitova is 4-1 in their head-to-head. That is long from Jabeur. Second serve coming in this one. Kicked into the forehand of Kvitova, but it's long. Another forehand error from Kvitova, and she hasn't gone the rhythm on that forehand. 30-15. 30-15. Prediction for the Carlos Matteo match. I say Berrettini in an epic 5 sets. I was just saying this. I expect that to be an epic just as much as anybody else. It's a good serve out wide. 40-15. I mentioned this earlier. I expect Dimitrov to do an upset over Rune, even though I'm actually high on Rune's potential on grass courts. I thought Rune was going a bit under the radar, and I think he still is a little bit. But Dimitrov played amazing, absolutely straight setting Tiafoe, who's been looking amazing on grass courts. So I expect Dimitrov to upset Rune in that round 16. But in this one, I expect it to be epic 4 or 5 setter, but I expect Carlos. And I expect Carlos because it's one thing to outclutch Zverev, but it's another thing to outclutch Alcaraz when he haven't played that many matches recently and had barely won matches all year. So I think the clutchness is going to be a big factor in that match. And Alcaraz is just so clutch. But I think it's going to be epic as much as anybody else. Absolute blasting forehands in that one. Absolute blasting forehands in that match. Forehand from Kvitova, cross into the backhand of Jabeur. Forehand from Jabeur, cross into the backhand of Kvitova in the net. We're at 1 game apiece. We are at 1 game apiece. I just found out that Eubanks defeated Stefanos. Yeah, I know, Lexi. That's awesome. It's just awesome. I'm sure you know, Lexi. You've been here since the first stream where I covered Eubanks, but I watched Eubanks play college. I watched him at Atlanta Open, and to see him doing what he's doing now, Wimbledon quarterfinals is just awesome. So it's amazing. It's awesome. I mean, it's unbelievable, really. I never thought he'd fulfill the potential that his potential was obvious. I didn't think maybe Wimbledon quarterfinals, but I don't know. He seems like just the nicest guy too. So good. Back and wide, it is 15 love for Kvitova. Kvitova playing a little bit better. I like Eubanks. Surprisingly, he played better than my fave, Korda. Yeah. Korda flops. He went down in the first round. Korda went down in the first round. Yeah, I like Eubanks as well, and I have for a while. I thought that his game would look great on grass courts. He's won, I think, 10 grass court matches in a row. Eubanks versus Medvedev, they had a close one in Miami. I don't think that one's gonna be so close, so one-sided. Let's see what Eubanks has left. He's played a lot of tennis in the last few weeks. First round, I know, Lexi. Korda let you down, I think. But yeah. All right, back to this one, though. 1 game all, 15 all. We're early stages, second set, but Petra's already looking better. And, of course, she was going to. That first set was very unlike Petra. Let's see what Petra's got. First serve is long. Second serve. Backhand from Jabeur into the backhand of Kvitova. Right on the baseline, backhand from Kvitova into the backhand. Jabeur, backhand Kvitova hits the tape, goes over. It's a drop shot from Jabeur. It's a good shot. Backhand, Kvitova gets up to on the baseline, lob from Jabeur, but it's long. The craft doesn't work that time. It is Kvitova who wins the cat and mouse point against on Jabeur, 30-15. 30-15. Both these players can play on the grass. You better believe it. The first time I saw him, he was very happy entering the top 100, I think, and that after a few weeks, he won an ATP title. Wow. I can't believe the season Eubanks is having. 31 in the rankings. I think 20th in the live ranks. Good for Eubanks. Good for Chris, man. Good for Chris. I mean, he deserves it, honestly. First serve is long. Second serve. Good for Chris. 30-15 here. Backhand from Jabeur. Cross. Does it catch the sideline? It's going to be a challenge here. There is going to be a challenge here. This looks close. It's a little bit wide. It did catch the line. That's a great return. And there's not going to be a replay. That was a straight up winner. 30 all. 30 all. Kvitova was nowhere near it. 30 all. 30 all in this one. Jabeur trying to break this open, have a quick straight setter. 30 all. Kvitova serve into the Jabeur backhand. Makes the first serve, but it's not a great one. She increased the percentage, made sure she got it in, but that was not quick enough. It didn't hit a good spot. And she made another error. 30-40. Not a good start from Kvitova here. A lot of errors, not getting it done on serve, and there's not really much else to say. Jabeur's going to win against that all day if Kvitova isn't able to dictate. Kvitova's got nothing for her. When she is able to dictate and play her game and not hit errors, then she's tough. It's a let. Another first serve coming. Break point. This is not going to be a huge test for Jabeur if she keeps hitting these errors. She needs to hit more first serves in and be able to dictate. First serve in the net. Second serve coming. Second serve coming in this one. Kicked right on the line. Forehand into the backhand of Jabeur. Jabeur slips, but she gets right back up. Jabeur challenges her call on the sideline. It was called out. Jabeur fell on her butt. She's like, She's acting like she's a bit injured. Or she's saying she's a bit injured. A bit hurt. It did catch. It's gonna be a replay. Kvitova's not gonna be happy because Kvitova won that point all day. Jabeur slipped. That was Kvitova's point all day. Now I hope Kvitova wins it because that was Kvitova's point. It is 30-40 in this one though, and it will be a replay. And it will be a replay. She did slip, but she does seem okay. 30-40 in this one. First serve is long. Second serve coming here. And it's a double fault from Kvitova, and it's so unfortunate because it's hard. I mean, Jabeur slipped, and she challenged in the last one, and I don't know. That was Kvitova's point all day. Kvitova's point all day. Unfortunate line call there from the. That's why we need automated line calls because so that doesn't happen. Center court going by fast today. Only 5 games playing the Riba. Hotted match. Only 2 sets played after the restart for Hubie Nole. Absolutely. And Jabeur looking comfortable in this match. I think so. Yeah, we should get the full Alcaraz Berrettini match, even if it goes whatever, as long as we can imagine it going. So the curfew shouldn't be a problem for what should be probably on paper the most epic match we've seen yet in this event. On paper, Berrettini versus Alcaraz is about as crazy a match as you can paint in a 4th round. So, and I'll be on the call for it. We're gonna get hyped up. Hoping that should be a good stream. I'm very excited for that match. I'm excited to see what it looks like too. So, join in. Glad to have you guys for this one. I was hoping Kvitova would make this more of a contest, knowing how good Petra plays at Wimbledon. I was hoping Petra would have some more good runs in her. Always really like Petra in her game, but right now it's all Jabeur 6-0 2-1. Hopefully she picks it back up a little bit, but it is 6-0 2-1. Bravo Ons. She's winning right now. Ons has it right now 6-0 2-1. Great for Ons. Listen, if Ons wins like this, watch out in that quarterfinal rematch of last year's final. Ons is going for revenge. And that's it. Back and cross to the forehand of Jabeur. Forehand from Kvitova. That's a good shot. Down the line. Backhand from Kvitova is a volley, but it's long. And Kvitova just hasn't been able to play her game, and it's been quite sad, honestly. 15 love. It's been quite sad. We're 42 minutes in, and it's Jabeur with a very, very solid hold on this match. 100% of the momentum with Jabeur, and it's sad to see with a Wimbledon champion on the court. 2-time Wimbledon champion. Jabeur serving. Serve backhand from Jabeur into the backhand of Kvitova. Cross forehand from Jabeur way up high. Forehand of Kvitova, and Jabeur can't get there. Too good from Kvitova. 15 all. All right. Jabeur got the break super early on. So listen, Kvitova's going to have 4 chances to break here. Let's see if Kvitova can take any one of those. Preferably, she'd take it here. That would be her preferred. Jabeur, even as amazing as an athlete as she did, she stretched out for it, but she was nowhere near the ball. Backhand return goes long from Kvitova. Kvitova needs to make more balls in play. It's as simple as that. Sometimes tennis is as simple as make more balls in the court, and that's what the coach should be telling Kvitova right now if she can do it. Jabeur is playing very well though, but Kvitova needs to make more balls in. Backhand from Kvitova into the right on the line. Jabeur challenges. Jabeur does challenge. And it is in. They keep calling these ons calls. They keep making wrong calls here. Calling a lot of shots the on sits in out. 30 all. Jabeur serve out wide. Backhand from Petra in the net. 40-30. 40-30 here. Quick start for Jabeur. Or quick lead here. Big lead for Jabeur. No ins or outs about it. Very big lead here for Jabeur to start us off. Kvitova gonna have to make a comeback. But it's another return error into the net. We're at 3-1. We're at 3-1, and you just have to look at the stats to show why we're at 6-0, 3-1 versus the two-time Wimbledon champion who won Miami this year. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, what's been going on? Both first serve percentage is not good, by the way. Jabeur will need that to be higher against Rybakina, but first serve points won 79%, 53% for Kvitova. What else? What else? 23% second serve points won. She's only won 11 points on serve. 11 points on serve. 2 winners, 19 errors. That's got to be the big thing. 64% total points won for Ons. But it's 2 winners, 19 errors is unlike anything I've ever seen in a Kvitova match. Sad to see. Sad to see. All right, let's see. 15 love here for Kvitova, though, in this game. This is not the usual Petra Kvitova that we're used to. First serve down the line, backhand from Petra, cross into the forehand of Ons, but it's called long. No challenge coming either. It's 15 all. Ons very confident. It was out as well. Hi, Anthony. I live in Ipswich, Suffolk. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, I know that's right by there. That's cool. That's cool, Tom. Yeah, I live nowhere near Wimbledon. I would have to travel a long, long way. I'd love to, though. I'd love to go, though. 15 all here. 15 all. Kvitova doesn't. If Kvitova goes down another break, then this is going to be very, very tough pickings. Another double fault, and this is just you don't want to see a champion like this do this on center court. Come on, Petra, pick this up. This was supposed to be a contest too. We're excited for Alcaraz Berrettini. This was supposed to be a contest too. Wow. Kvitova is making so many errors, so many double faults. We showed the stat earlier. It's two winners, 19 errors over the match, and that's just not how Kvitova usually plays. That's not how she can play to win. It's a backhand error just long behind the baseline, though. Jabeur does a soccer kick and kicks up the ball right near the umpire on that out call. It's 30 all. Jabeur winning soccer and tennis out here. 30 all here for Kvitova. Jabeur is a great athlete. 30 all. Serve down the line, backhand, one-handed return from Jabeur, backhand, right back to the backhand. Jabeur, backhand volley from Kvitova. Oh, does Jabeur get across? It was called out. Both players are challenging. Something happened. If that's in, then that's one of the shots of the tournament, and there's no single doubt about it. I mean, the tennis gods have to go like this can't be in. It was out by like 2 inches. If that was in, both players are smiling. Much better shot from Kvitova, by the way. The tennis gods just said, Jabeur, you don't get that one. She had an amazing backhand flick earlier in the match. The tennis gods said, you're not getting that one. You're not getting that one, Ons. You're already up 6-0, 3-1. Don't be greedy. Backhand to the forehand of Kvitova. Backhand slice from Jabeur into the forehand of Kvitova. Backhand slice. The backhand slice of Kvitova, but it's in the net. It's a bad day for Kvitova. A bad day in the office for Petra, and this is the last time, the last place you'd want to see a bad day in the office. Would love to live near a tennis tournament, but no, Carmenu. Yeah, I've only been to one tennis tournament while I've been really following tennis closely. Atlanta Open nearby. I want to go to more. I'll be going to Atlanta Open nearby too. But yeah, it's sad. I hope it's great that tennis is as global as it is, but it'd be great to have even more tennis tournaments that in all kinds of different areas that people can travel to. Like we got 10 or 11 tennis tournaments in the US. I know that there are places in the world where there's not like a 1,000-mile radius within there's a professional tennis tournament. Um, so it's lucky to live in the US for sure, though. 12 winners for Jabeur, 2 for Kvitova, and that just explains the scoreline we're at. Jabeur, watch out for this version of Jabeur, though. If you're an Ons fan, you'll love this. Watch out for this version of Jabeur when it seems like she'll face Rybakina in a rematch of their final in the next round. Backhand from Kvitova, cross on the forehand of Jabeur down the line. Forehand from Kvitova, hits the tape, goes over. Forehand just goes over from Jabeur. It's a forehand from Jabeur. Cross court, and Jabeur is playing insane. Jabeur is playing insane. Been playing insane all tournament. I saw the first match that she played against Freck, and she's been playing amazing all event. The craft, her skills, it's all coming out for Ons Jabeur. The sun has come out for Ons Jabeur 6-0, 4-1 over the two-time Wimbledon champion. And listen, great level from Jabeur, but Kvitova is nowhere near herself. There's no ins or outs about it. She's hitting a lot of errors, not doing it on serve. But listen, about Jabeur, if she plays this level going into Rabakna, she's gonna be confident. She's gonna be looking for revenge. That's the quarterfinal to watch. Winner of that one might take the whole event. Sabalenka also in the mix, of course. But yeah, it's yeah, as well as some other players as well. But Sabalenka, big one. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see, but this is looking tough for Kvitova to come back now. By the way, at the end of this one, though, I'll be covering Alcaraz Berrettini. Join in for that. That's gonna be fun. Alcaraz Berrettini, you know you want to join in for that. That one's gonna be as good as it gets. They played a five-setter, epic five-setter at the Australian Open last year. Berrettini loves Wimbledon. He's got 83% win percentage on grass courts. Alcaraz, we're still not quite as confident on grass courts, although he's been playing amazing in Queens and in Wimbledon so far. But that's going to be a tough matchup for Alcaraz as well. So Berrettini is going to be able to rush Alcaraz a lot. Hi, guys. Hey, what's up, MJ? 6-0-4-1 for Jabeur, and a lot of it, Jabeur's been playing absolutely incredible, but Kvitova is just nowhere near herself. She's hitting a lot of errors, and she's not making a lot of not doing well on serve at all. Is she MJ? Her serve has let her down. 15 love, 6-0, 4-1 for Jabeur. Serve into the forehand of Kvitova, backhand into the backhand of Kvitova, forehand from Jabeur, hits the tape, goes over, forehand from Kvitova, back to the, but it goes long. Backhand goes long from Kvitova, it's 30 love. Such a disappointing match, love Ons, but I was hoping for more from Petra, absolutely, same here. Totally same here, Carmeno. I was hoping for more for Petra as well. I was hoping this to be a contest. I'm as big of a fan as Jabeur as they come. I'm so excited to see her playing like, but I'm just sad for Kvitova more than anything. I was hoping that she'd play a great level on center court, and I was hoping we'd see a contest. Serve coming from Ons, cross into the backhand of Kvitova, forehand in the net from Jabeur, 30-15. 30-15 in this one. By the way, in Jabeur's last, she had 2 comfortable straight sets wins, did Ons in her first 2 matches here. In her last match, she had a very tight comeback 3-setter versus Andreescu. Now that she's playing as well as she is now, if she goes on to do something huge at this event, remember that match versus Andreescu. It's 30 all here, though. Kvitova is a fighter. She really is never out till it's out, but Tom, what a strange match. Yeah, Kvitova just hasn't brought it. Underwhelming quality on center court today, but I think Alcaraz and Berrettini will change that. Great quality from Ons, but yeah, unfortunately, Petra just hasn't brought it yet. Underwhelming quality for sure. 30 all. Very unfortunate. Forehand from Kvitova is a big one, though, inside out. That's one of the first Kvitova shots. That's one of the first real Kvitova shots we've seen all day. It's 30-40. Kvitova at least breathing some life into this match. Some life. There's some life in this match yet due to Kvitova. Some life in this match yet due to Kvitova. Backhand return into the net, though. Good serve from Jabeur. Jabeur hasn't made a lot of first serves in yet either, but it hasn't been a big issue for her. We're at deuce. Kvitova some life in this match, though. First double fault from Jabeur. We're at advantage for Kvitova. Jabeur didn't have a great lead-in into Wimbledon, so we could see points where she gets a little bit nervous too. I mean, she hasn't played a whole lot of great tennis on the grass until Wimbledon. She had a very tight match against Andreescu. Kvitova is always tough. Let's see what happens. This would be a long way back for Kvitova, though. Serve into the backhand of Kvitova. Forehand from Jabeur. It's in the net, though. We're at 4-2. One break back. We're at 4-2. Makes the plot a little bit more interesting. You never know in tennis. You never know in tennis. Because here's the funny thing about tennis. You think about it, 6-0, 4-1, two breaks. Okay, it's impossible. Well, let me give you something. Okay, you got one break back. That's already in the other person's head. The other person gets more confidence that they could break again. That's something. Okay. And then what happens if by some miracle they get two breaks back? Suddenly the other player has basically like, okay, all momentum with that player. The crowd gets behind them. All momentum with that player. Doesn't matter. Don't think about the rest of the match, them even coming back. Just think about them getting to that position. They already have all the momentum with them. From that point, they're playing from even. From that, they have the momentum, they have the confidence, they have nothing to lose. The other person gets all in their head and is super disappointed. So listen, it's you never know in tennis. You really never know in tennis. I think in tennis you don't give up until till the handshake. Kvitova playing better though. She's doing better on serve. It's 15 all here. 15 all here. A tennis match isn't over till it's over. It really is never over. When is that match, MJ? Alcaraz Berrettini right after this one, right at the conclusion of this one. And we still got 6 hours until curfew. It's the last match on center. So even if that one's an epic of epics, we should get it all the way through. Great ace from Kvitova. She's picked up her game. Kvitova's picked it up. That's awesome because we didn't want to see this be a blowout. We want to see Kvitova do something here. We're at 30-15. We're at 30-15. Both these players are fighters of fighters. Jabeur on the return. Serve down the line from Kvitova. Backhand down the middle to the forehand of Jabeur. Cross. Backhand in the net from Kvitova. We're at 30 all. We're at 30 all. That's a big point here. If Kvitova wants to do something in this match, and I know she wants to. 30 all. She doesn't want to go down 6-0, 6-2 on center court, where she's picked up the trophy twice. She won't be picking up a trophy today if this doesn't change real quick. Backhand from Kvitova into the forehand of Jabeur. Forehand from Kvitova. Oh, Jabeur goes down. She gets up quickly, though. But a good shot from Kvitova inside out with the forehand. She does have that lefty forehand. Usually when Jabeur likes the backhand cross court to help set up her shots, but that goes to the lefty forehand of Kvitova, which she loves so much. And Kvitova loves the forehand down the line. She loves the forehand inside out. But she hasn't been able to hit those winners like she usually does off the forehand. It's better now, though. Serve out wide. Second serve coming for Petra. Second serve coming for Petra. Backhand from Jabeur into the backhand of Petra, into the backhand, into the net from Jabeur. We're at 4-3. Kvitova mixing the pot a little bit, stirring the pot, trying to make this a little bit more interesting. I'm going to go grocery shopping. Okay, no problem, MJ. Go off time. You should have time. Hope you'll be back for some of the Alcaraz Berrettini call. Come back for that. Come back for that. Alcaraz versus Berrettini. I'll have the match call for that one after this. It's 4-3. Kvitova making it a little bit more interesting. Also, talking about Kvitova's road to the draw so far as well at this event. Like I said, this is Kvitova's only second time even reaching the second week of Wimbledon since winning the title in 2014, which is kind of amazing. It's amazing. She's only won 3 matches here. This is only her second time winning 3 matches here since picking up the title in 2014. It's a very strange match. Very strange match, Tom. Kvitova now trying to come back versus Jabeur, who had a big lead. Very strange match. Very, very strange match in this one for sure. On us. Oh no, On should kill this match. Kvitova's tough though, and she's picked up her level. But yeah, On should feel like she should put this away. She has the break, so On should put this away. But okay, so what has Kvitova's road been so far in this match? Kvitova, by the way, in her lead up, she won Berlin, which was a great title run. She beat some great grass players, Vekic, Alexandrova, who lost today to Sabalenka, Carolina Pliskova, Garcia. All of those players can play well on grass. Great title over there coming in. Jabeur played a 3-setter in her third round and then played comfortable straight sets in her first two. That's the opposite for Kvitova. Kvitova played a tight 3-setter versus Jasmine Paolini in the first round, but then she won her next 2 matches very easily in straight sets versus Sasnovich and Kostic. Jasmine Paolini has been tough at points this year. I do like Jasmine Paolini. She's a player to watch, but she pushed Kvitova to 3 sets in her first round. Since then, it's been easy pickings for Kvitova. Not here, though. Nothing easy about this match. And Jabeur had a tough one, her last one. 4-3 for Jabeur, 15 love. Backhand return from Kvitova into the forehand of Jabeur now. Drop shot. She does a Jabeur drop shot. The redrop from Jabeur. You're not going to be on Jabeur in a cat and mouse. You're not going to be on Jabeur in a cat and mouse. Kvitova's going to have to beat her with the power. 30 love. 4-3, 30 love. She has a little time to play around with Kvitova, but she's picked up her game too late here. I think it might be too late. Let's see what Kvitova can do. We want to see an epic. We want to see Kvitova make this an epic. There's no doubt about it. Backhand into the forehand of Jabeur down the middle. Forehand from Kvitova into the forehand of Jabeur inside out. Forehand from Kvitova. Backhand slice of Jabeur. Backhand from Kvitova into the backhand slice of Jabeur. Forehand from Kvitova inside out. Great rally. Rally of the match so far. Backhand cross court though. It's still out. It's still out, and that's a shot that Kvitova would have made on a regular day, but she's just looking a little bit off as Kvitova still. 4-3, 40 love. 4-3, 40 love. Not the tight contest we wanted. Let's hope Kvitova can do something at the end here, but Jabeur's played well as well. Jabeur's played really well. First serve is out. By the way, Dimitrov and Runa started over there. I was excited for both of the men's matches going on late in the day today. I think both of them have the chance to be really great matches. 5-3 for Jabeur. 5-3 for Ons. Ons is a game away from setting up a rematch of last year's final. 5-3. Kvitova gonna have to do a late kind of what would you call it? Hail Mary. Late stoppage to this kind of absolute dominant performance from Jabeur. Kvitova's picked up. She's hitting more winners. She's hitting less errors. She's done much better on serve in the last couple of service games. I expect Kvitova to hold serve here, but let's see what happens. First serve down the line is out. Yes, 5-3. Come on, Jabeur. Just one game away to over the match. That's it. One game away from the quarters. Jabeur's picked it up. She hasn't had a great season coming back from injury, but she loves Wimbledon. Jabeur deserves a major. She really, really does. It's a forehand long. How well she does at her peak. She plays well all 3 surfaces. She's a great competitor, and she just has all the talent in this whole world. So Jabeur deserves a major. It's good to see her playing like this. Love 15 for Jabeur here. Kvitova to serve. We're just over an hour into this match. First serve is a let. Kvitova needs to make those serves in. If Kvitova wants to win, then she's got to dictate. And guess what you want to do to dictate? You want to serve well. She has been able to serve well. Let's see if she picks it up. Serve and volley, but it's a poor serve and volley. She doesn't get to net quick enough. It's 30 love. Kvitova all out of sorts. It's not a good day in the office. We can only hope that Kvitova comes back next year at Wimbledon and that she puts off a better performance. But yeah. What a performance, Carbeño, Jabeur. That's it. Jabeur's played awesome. Great performance from Jabeur. Yes, our best Tunisian player last year. She lost the Wimbledon final. Let's go, Jabeur, to get a major. Jabeur's my second favorite player on tour. She's one of my favorites. Kvitova also one of my favorites, but let's see. This is not wow. What a shot from Jabeur's just playing incredible. Jabeur's playing incredible. We're at love 40, 3 match points. It's looking like it's going one way now. It's going one way now, and it has pretty much the whole match. We're an hour and 2 minutes in. Guess what? We're one match away, one point away from a rematch of last year's final. Jabeur versus Rybakina was a great final last year at Wimbledon. We could get that in the quarterfinal. It's not going to be a final this year, but listen, Jabeur playing this well, that's a match to watch. Kvitova to serve here. Let's see Jabeur put this away. Kvitova serve. Out wide to the backhand, Jabeur down the line, backhand from Kvitova to the forehand of Jabeur, inside out, forehand from Kvitova, backhand Jabeur down the line, backhand slice of Kvitova, forehand from Jabeur, cross court, it's a backhand lob, put up way up high, but it's wide. Ons Jabeur with an amazing performance gets into the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, and she'll play Jelena Rybakina in the next round, looking for revenge. Both veterans, great on grass courts. It was power versus craft, but the power let Kvitova down today. So many errors, hit such few winners. She picked it up just a little bit towards the end, but that was one of the worst matches I've seen Kvitova play, which is very sad. I hope Kvitova comes back and plays a better match. She's always so fun to watch at Wimbledon. That was not a good representation of what Kvitova can do, but let's go Jabeur next round. Amazing performance with her craft. Let's see what Jabeur has in her next match. This has been Anthony Hirsch on the commentary, Anthony on the comms, Quality Shot Tennis. Make sure to join in Alcaraz taking on Berrettini in the next round, in the next match. It's next match up on center court. I've got the call for you. I'm excited for that. I'm just excited for that one. That's going to be epic. That's going to be one of the hypest live streams. We'll see crazy Alcaraz shots. We'll see Berrettini on the grass playing amazing. It's going to be tough for Alcaraz, and it's going to be tough for Alcaraz. Let's see what happens. Thank you guys for joining in, though. Not the contest we wanted, but it's the one we've got. Let's hope Kvitova comes back stronger next year. It's that quarterfinal between Rybakina and Jabeur. Again, will be power versus craft, like we saw last year at the Wimbledon final. And the quarterfinals are set, by the way. Swiatek, Svitolina, Pegula, Vondrousova, Jabeur, Rybakina, and Ski Sabalenka. 2-2 for Rybakina and Jabeur in their head-to-head. That's going to be a big, big quarterfinal. Yeah, thanks, Lexi. Thanks, Lexi, for joining in. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Carmenu, Anos. I'm going to link it in chat. I'm going to link the Berrettini Alcaraz in chat, but y'all better join in. That one's going to be fun. Hope you guys join in for that one. Join in for that. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun in that one. Let me get the link up here. Going to put the link up in the chat. All right, the link's up in the chat for the Berrettini versus Alcaraz. Thank you guys for watching. Not the contest that we would have wanted, but Ons Jabeur with an amazing performance, amazing shot making craft, just amazing winners and skill on the grass like always. Takes out Kvitova 6-0, 6-3, and she says, "Bring me Jelena Rybakina. Bring me Jelena Rybakina. I want my revenge, and I want that first major title." Let's see what Jabeur can do. It's a tough draw for her. It wasn't as tough today as we expected, but Rybakina is only going to be tough. I'll see you at that one. Join in Alcaraz Berrettini coming up right next for you.